OMG, welcome back to my channel. So excited you are here. Thanks so much for clicking on this video. I appreciate you. It's Jody Dunn, and I'm coming at you with a new weekly video. We're going to be doing some work inside because the weather was not cooperating and letting me do any work outside, at least not on this particular day when I had time to work on a project. It's not every day I have time to work on a project, but on the days I do, I really would rather have been outside, but here we are. We're going to deep clean the refrigerator. We've had a couple of really beautiful days that I was super busy and couldn't get outside, and then we've had a couple of yucky, rainy days. Well, it appears another day of yard work I'm not able to do. Dang it, rain. Stop it already. So this really needs to be done. The refrigerator's not terrible. You can see one spill on the top shelf. I have shelf liners on everything else, but I haven't actually pulled apart and deep cleaned my refrigerator for about a year. Of course, every single week I wipe down things. On trash day, we try to get rid of anything that needs to be, thrown away, that's expired or anything like that. But it's been a year since I've took all the shelves out and just washed them and washed inside of the refrigerator. And the refrigerator was just getting to be such a mess. And it was hard to see everything in there, which means a lot of time food waste will happen when you can't see what is in the refrigerator. At least that's what happens for me. So we're going to get it done today. If you are new and you just found me, I am so happy that you are here. Would you please say hello to me and let me know you are new right down in the comments? I would love to welcome you to the channel and say hello to you. And if you are already subscribed, thank you so much for coming back to another video. I appreciate you. Definitely leave me a hello in the comments so I can say hi to you as well. Just like I do most of my projects, I'm just doing one shelf, one area at a time. That's just way less overwhelming for me. So I pulled out the shelves, I cleaned them, then I'm going to clean inside the refrigerator. Really nothing was dirty other than that little spill on the shelf, but it just hadn't been done in a while. And I don't know about you, but every time I watch like a cleaning video where they're cleaning out their fridge, they just seem to be able to put things back together so darn easily. And even though this is very easy to pull apart and put back together, I always have struggles. Took me like 3 dang minutes to get that shelf in. And I wanted to make one of them a little bit lower to give a little extra room on top. Usually on the top, we keep smaller things like yogurt, smaller containers like that. But then, of course, the light is right in the middle. So that area always seems to hinder putting things on the shelf. So I'm just going to move it down lower. That's the beauty. When you have shelves that come in and out, you can make them any height you want to make them. And I had a whole tub of yogurt in the back, way in the back there. This one was just about gone. And the other one was expired that I didn't realize I had back there because it was way in the back. And I love watching videos where they have like all these organizers in their refrigerator and everything looks so tidy and everything goes in a container. Like it just looks so pretty. Totally not sustainable for me. Not something that I would ever do. I don't have any containers in my refrigerator. I have a couple of shelf liners and the rest of the stuff just goes in there as long as I can see everything. For the most part, that's all that I care about. Grayson does a few bins in her refrigerator, or she did at one point, that she would put like, the kids have like pouched yogurt they eat and applesauce pouches. And I think the containers work really great for stuff like that because the boxes of them are bulky. But for us, we don't have anything like that other than, yogurt containers. So I don't do any organizing bins inside of the refrigerator. And this whole shelf right here is a big pain in the butt. It's an awesome drawer. We just keep our lunch meat and some cheeses that we're using in here. But this shelf is a pain in the butt. All the rest of the shelves inside of my refrigerator and the drawers are super easy. This one has to come out altogether. You can hear my girls talking in the background, but it takes me forever to get this one in and out. And then to clean this one, I couldn't remember how to get this apart because for whatever reason on this one, the drawer just does not pull out like the other drawers I have on the bottom. So I had to actually stop the video and went and watched my video from 2 years ago when I pulled this dang shelf out to remember how I got it apart. And I was thinking that I had to pull the screwdriver out because I have to unscrew it. I was thinking that there was another way to do it, but this is how I pulled it apart before. So this is how I'm gonna pull it apart this time. I gotta unscrew the dang thing and then pull it apart so I can clean the drawer all the way and clean the shelf. It's really not dirty. There are no spills or anything. Just haven't done it in a while. This.
Ever try this ice cream? Mom's just Sigma.
Oh, Lord, Donna.
That was a compliment, by the way.
Yes, I know. Thank you. Finally got the dang thing apart so I can clean it. And it's huge. It's really not ideal to clean it in my sink, even though my sink is kind of large. But I was not taking this upstairs to the bathtub, which would have been my only other option since it's raining outside and can't do it outside. So I actually got very minimal water on the ground. Just a teeny little bit, but I was able to get it cleaned, and then I had to try to put it back together again. It's been 2 years since I've taken this particular shelf apart because it was such a pain in the butt the first year that last year when I deep cleaned the refrigerator, I just wiped this part down. I didn't bother taking it apart. And then I was like, okay, it's been 2 years. You better do it. And I was doing it wrong and getting frustrated. So you're going to hear some funny commentary from my family. Yes, Donna. I don't like this stupid drawer. What is that?
I put it in there so I wouldn't walk from the queue.
You put that cup there?
No. I'll put the spoon in there.
Mom said the F word?
No.
I heard
Don't
Mom
say the F word.
I heard Mom say frick earlier and I was very confused. You said frick?
Sorry, stop it. No, I did not. How does this go back in?
Mom, you did. You said what the frick?
Oh, it's one for Fred. Okay.
I thought you just said what the F was that?
No, I did not.
It was when you were in the laundry room doing
Isn't
something.
it supposed to slide in from the back?
Yes, but there's something that
From the back. It goes.
Ohio Sigma Rizzler.
fine. But then it gets stuck right there. That's why I had to unscrew it to get it out.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Did you try pulling it hard?
No, I don't want to break it. Well, Hubs pushed it right in. I was trying to be careful because I didn't want to break it. Then I had to take the whole dang thing apart again because the screw holes were not lining up. Now where's the dang screw hole? Only took me like less than an hour to do the whole refrigerator, but this drawer consumed about 20 dang minutes of my time. I'm not pulling this drawer out and taking it apart, and next year I'll just wipe it down. So I would love to hear what's going on in your world. Are you working on any fun projects this week? Are you doing any decluttering, any cleaning? I still have a lot of deep spring cleaning to do. Are you doing anything in the yard that's fun? Definitely feel free to share it with me down in the comments. I always love to hear what's going on in your world. I love cheering you on. Anything we do in our house to make it a little bit better is always a win. And I hardly had anything expired in here. I did find the one tub of yogurt, and then when I get to the bottom shelf, I'm going to find some expired sour cream that I didn't realize was down there. But other than that, there was just a couple of leftover containers that were done that I needed to get rid of. So I didn't throw away a ton of stuff, but just clearing it all out, cleaning the shelves and reorganize it created a lot of space. One thing that I did have, I had 3 dang tubs of sour cream that were expired. I was so mad at myself. There was a lot of drinks in here that were almost gone that my girls will just put back in that was taking up so much room. So I did get rid of all of those. And this is the dirtiest area of the fridge, and it's not even spills. It's like little crumbs and things that just fall down to the bottom. So I just wiped them out with paper towel, and then I'm just cleaning. I'm just cleaning the whole refrigerator and everything with just dish soap. That's all I'm using. We're getting close to being done with the refrigerator, and then we are going to be able to do some work outside. I had a little wildlife encounter that I thought I would share with you, which was kind of neat. It's funny because it happened on a day where Grayson had just pulled into the driveway, and she was kind of scared. I was not scared, but she was kind of scared. And just in case you are new, I have 3 daughters. Grayson is my oldest daughter, who is married and has children, so I have 2 grandbabies. So that's who I'm referencing when I'm talking about Grayson. And then I have 2 teenagers that live at home.
I don't feel like that's right. There we go. Okay. There we go.
And just yet another shelf that took me a second to remember how to get it in there. And then I'm going to clean out these drawers. This was the only drawer really that was dirty. I don't know, something must have spilled in this drawer. So we're going to get that cleaned out. My crisper drawers, I guess that's what you call them. I know a lot of people keep produce in there because it's supposed to help keep longer. I do not keep produce in these drawers because I find that if my girls cannot see the fruit, like the apples or the strawberries or the raspberries, if I put them in these drawers and they can't see them, they won't eat them. But when I put them at eye level, when they open up the refrigerator, they eat them more. So I use these drawers for things that I use a lot for baking, like my butter, cream cheese. I keep a lot of my extra cheeses in one of these drawers, just things like that. And I will keep some onions or things like that in here. But the fruit and stuff, that goes just right on a regular shelf so my girls can see it and will eat it. So I just celebrated my birthday. My birthday was on the 5th. I had a wonderful day. We went over to Grayson's house and grilled out some steaks, and I got to spend time with my grandbabies. It was awesome. And I'm going to share with you what my husband got me for my birthday. All right, this is the last of to-do of the refrigerator, and you could see the shelf or the door is a hot mess. So I need to get that cleaned out. This is probably where I'm going to find most things that are expired, if I have expired things. I tend to buy dressings that we never ever use. I don't know why. I might buy one for a recipe or something and then we never ever use it. So I'm anticipating I'm probably going to have some expired things from the door. And I mean, I'll use it for the recipe and then it never gets used again. So it's not that I buy it and set it in here and nothing ever gets used of it, but I'll use it one time and then it just never gets used again, and then it expires. So anyways, we'll see what I find after I clean off all of the little shelves that stick into the door. And this was the only time that everything just went right back into place, super duper easy. And I didn't have any struggles other than I put the wrong shelf. I mean, it's not wrong. It's however you want it to be. You can rearrange anything, but I like the other one that has a couple of shelves on it on the top. So, all right, now I'm going to start going through everything that I pulled out of the door, putting back the things that we're using and that are not expired. Okay, you'll have to tell me, are you a mayo or a Miracle Whip person, if you like either one of them? I have to have both because I am a mayo girl and my husband hates mayo. He has to have Miracle Whip. And I think Miracle Whip is gross. But I make my own ranch now, homemade ranch, super easy recipe I found on Pinterest. So I've been going through a lot more mayo and sour cream. Ugh. I just recently bought sour cream. So mad that I had those 3 in the bottom that were expired. All right, we are now going to get to the fun part of whenever you do clean out something, the before and afters. All right, so this is what the door looked like before I got in here and cleaned everything up. And this is what the door looks like after. So much better, so much less cluttered, quite a bit of an open space now. I love it. This is what the refrigerator looked like before I got in here and cleaned it. And now this is what it looks like. I can see everything. And then before, this was just a view of each one of the shelves. They were just all cluttered and you couldn't see everything. But now I can see everything that is in here. I've got some open space. The drawers are all organized. So much better. And this is from the door. I'm throwing away all these like restaurant packages. I kept a few, but we don't need this many. And then I did have quite a few things that were expired in the door, like the dressings and things. So these are all expired. I'm getting rid of these. And now we're going to move outside and do some planting. I'm going to plant some more seeds. Well, I'm going to sow some seeds, I guess is the proper term. You want to come out? You can come out. Blackie, you can come out. Come out. Come on. See? Hi. Hi. Unless he's coming out to chase a squirrel, use the bathroom, he's always hesitant to come outside because he wants to see if you're going to play with him. So he probably knew that I was going to be busy working and not playing with him. And so he wasn't sure if he wanted to come out, but he finally did. So I'm trying to grow as many of my own flowers this year as I can. First time ever sowing seeds. I've done snapdragons and sunflowers so far, and I want to get some more seeds started. We finally had a nice day, so I'm not doing this in the house and creating a mess on the kitchen table. I'll just create a mess here outside. And although technically we are not past our potential last frost date yet here in Michigan, I think I'm just going to leave them outside. I think they're going to be okay. I'll leave the table out here, and if we are going to have like a really cold night, I'll put everything under the table and just cover it to protect them. Gonna be messy because these are all draining right now. We might have to clean that up in a minute.
Good thing Dad grabbed this table.
Yeah. Well, either all of the table would have been taken off. And Donna Jean decided that she wanted to help me, but she didn't want to touch any of the dirt because that's gross. So she helped me by making labels for the seeds that I was sowing. And that was fine. That was a big help, and, you know, kind of introducing her. And look at that. She's saying hi to you. Introducing her to gardening. I don't know. Maybe my girls will kind of catch on to the gardening bug like me. We'll see. Viviana has to take electives, and she signed up for horticulture next year. I was so darn excited about that. So I'm going to be sowing some cosmos, some marigolds, and some zinnias today, a whole bunch of them. So Donna Jean is labeling some things for me right now. Okay, so we still need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means I need one more of each one. Do you want to plant some first? Or do you want to make the labels? Okay, so I need...
dirt all over your shirt.
Ugh. Oh well.
Now it's on your chest. Not like that.
Don't, I'm planting, I'm dirty. Okay, I need one more.
Just taste the robin.
One more of each. I got some very pretty cosmos to start. I think 5 different kinds. So I'm going to put 2 seeds in each one. I probably should have started these earlier, but I was just running out of room. I got these black magic ones. OMG, they're so pretty. But I didn't realize, I looked at the seed packet. It was $4 for this seed packet. And it says it comes with a minimum of 4 seeds. It came with 5 seeds. So I hope to goodness they all germinate. That was the most expensive one. All the rest of them were much cheaper and came with like a minimum of 30. So I think this one is gorgeous. I've got like some mixed packet, and then this apricot lemonade. So pretty. Oopsies. Thank you.
All these are orange.
Okay. And just 2 varieties of marigolds, an orange one that I'm going to grow, and then Donna Jean is going to show you the next one that we're going to grow.
Can I show these off to the camera?
Yes, that would be lovely. Thank you.
I don't want to touch it, but I want to open it.
Okay, you can open it. It's really not that big of a deal going on.
Oh, these ones are like that too. They look like little pieces of wood.
Yeah. Well, all marigold seeds are going to look like that, pretty much.
What happens if you eat one?
I don't know if you could hear her, but she said, I want to open this, but I don't want to touch them. She ended up touching them. Then she said, what happens if I eat one? Oh my goodness, children. The 72 cell tray, I'm going to do zinnias in that one. I'm not going to show you that though, because that'll get boring. You've already seen these. All right, so that's 44 if they all germinate, which hopefully they will. I'm just going to have a front and backyard full of seeds. I'll get my zinnias in here soon. I thought I would show you an update on my seedlings. I'm growing the snapdragons, you know. I got to water these. I brought them out today, but it's been warm, so some of them are drying up. Look at all the snapdragons. They're all growing so good. And what has it been? Barely a week. I don't even think it's been a week. I gotta look at the date now. These are all my sunflowers. I have, let's see, the white, I think it is, oh no, that's a Mexican. Dang it, I only got one of those. Busy Bee, I think was 100% germination. Dwarf, ice cream. Oh, I do got 2 in one of the ice creams. The ice creams were the last ones to germinate. The Mexican, the Busy Bee, and the dwarfs came up in like 3 days. 3 dang days. And I had nothing in the ice cream ones. But oh good, now I have them in the ice cream. I wasn't sure which was which. Oh, here's one for ice cream. So only missing 1 seed has not germinated for ice cream. Dwarf. Busy Bee. Busy Bee's 100%. And Mexican. Mexican, I have 2 that haven't germinated yet. But the rest of them look amazing. So, super happy with all the seedlings. So hopefully we get a bunch of seedlings from everything we just sowed. There you go. All right. What in the world? What in the world are geese doing in my yard? Honking up a storm. What are you lovelies doing in the yard? What? Well, what are you doing in my yard? Yeah, I hear that. What's happening? What's happening? Okay, goodbye. Well, the tulips are still looking lovely, but sadly they are starting to come to an end. Some of them are losing their petals, which makes me so sad, but they were beautiful. They lasted for almost 3 weeks, I think, so I guess that's fairly good. Look at those fringed ones, so dang cute, but look at this. You see how tall that red one is? I think, if I remember right, there was one tulip that started growing. I don't remember if it was this one. It was like growing into the ground, and I had to pull it up to help it out a little. It wasn't growing the right way. It's so dang big. But oh my gosh, let me show you these gorgeous tulips over here. These all look lovely. These are so pretty. Look at these. They almost look like a little rose. These are buttered popcorn. I think these are so dang cute. But these, I wish I would have remembered. I can probably look back on my order. Oh my goodness, these white ones. How dang gorgeous is that? It looks like a rose. And remember I told you this one had 3 buds that came on it? Oh, they are so pretty. So pretty. I got more of the fringed ones over here too. All my hyacinths are done. Almost all my daffodils are done. Except for these ones over here. Look like they're still going. And my little minis are still going because those just opened. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. And look at this little baby guy. He's very short. He must have not grown to his full potential. And I still got a couple that didn't open all the way, or didn't, come up all the way. I did plant, I got tulips. Oh, this is what that other one was doing. I didn't even notice this guy. Oh, this poor little guy. Oh, it's because of the weed barrier. He couldn't get through. Maybe he'll stand up, maybe not. I got tulips for my birthday last year, and a bunch of you told me just plant them and they will come back. They did not come back. I planted them right over here. It may have even been this right here that looks like a tulip leaf. I've watched a lot of videos, and I've heard that they just do not come back the same the second year. So we'll see with the rest of these, but those ones I got for my birthday and planted the whole thing never came up. They were a light lavender, and I put them over here away from everything so I would know if they came up, but they did not, so that's okay. The rest of them look just gorgeous, and I love those dang white ones. Okay, so I have never had geese in my yard like that. Obviously, they were not happy. They were mad about something. Grayson was afraid. But look at this little guy. I told you guys a few weeks ago, obviously, I've seen cardinals before, but I've never had them come and eat from my bird feeders. And somebody suggested a certain type of suet, and now I've been having cardinals come in my yard. Hello, gorgeous. Hello. Whoever told me to get the suet with the worm meal in it, thank you. That seems to be working. I think that's what the cardinal was eating. I've been seeing them almost every day now. I have sunflower seeds too. I've put those out for the whole time, but I mean, they could have been here when I just didn't see them. But anyways, so happy to have the cardinals now in my yard. So we're going to close out the video, and I thought I would show you. This is what my husband got me for my birthday. He got me some beautiful flowers, some sun patience, and dang it, I forgot what these are called, but I always get them. I can't remember what they're called now. These are so pretty. I scanned them in my plant app, and they are some type of sun patient as well, I think. I'll pop it up on the screen. And look at this. I had to scan this in my app. Remember my strawberry things I got from my mom? I was like, oh no, is there a weed growing in there? No, those are strawberries starting. I'm so happy. But my husband also got me some hostas, and he said I thought they would look pretty right here, and I totally agree, because this bed right here does not get much sun. So I didn't, like, I planted flowers in that. I got to clean that up last year, and they all died because they were not getting enough sun. I put sun-loving flowers in there. So anyways, I kind of spaced them out how I think I'm going to want them, because I think they will grow big like the ones in the backyard. But we'll see. But so happy to have some hostas. And these ones should be fine, because the deer won't come too close to my house. They ate all the ones in my backyard. But except for the ones close to the house. The ones in the yard, they ate. So I don't think the deer will touch these ones. So there you go. That was this week's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for spending some time with me. And I'm going to see you again next week. Have a great day. Bye.